Now on CoastTV News.
Toys for children, how organizations in Milford worked together to provide for the community. Bird flu, another case in one Maryland county, what officials want you to know. Fighting flooding, low Dewey Beach remains vulnerable, why a protection project is now on hold.
High pressure still in control of our weather, but it's waning in its influence. We may squeeze out one more good day, and then a few not so good days will be right around the forecasting corner.
This is CoastTV News at 11.
Helping people in need have something to eat. Good evening, I'm Emma Aiken. Thank you for joining us and welcome to CoastTV News at 11. Our top story tonight: in Milford, the community came together to provide an early Christmas dinner for the homeless. The event is a partnership between Milford Advocacy for the Homeless and the House of David to provide more than 250 meals to the community for Christmas. The Knights of Columbus donated boxes of brand new winter coats. The Hispanic Organization of Latin Americans and the Culture Club PR did the same. And Hug Buddies made snuggly pillow characters for children. If you want to learn more about the event or see those pictures from the Christmas dinner, you can check out coasttv.com. And we're now taking a live look into Dover. Our First Alert Chief Meteorologist Paul Williams joins us now. Good evening, Paul.
Good evening to you, Emma. And right now, we still, well, to be quite honest, we're clear for the most part, but it's cooling off rather rapidly. But this cool is nothing compared to the cold that we're expecting as early as Monday. But first of all, the here and now means in Dover, we're holding at 38 degrees actually, and we are expecting for the temperatures to stay in the upper 30s, but mostly clear skies for tonight because we have very dominant high pressure systems in full control of our weather pattern. Now, as we begin to take a look at the temperatures, we're at 40 degrees in Lewis, we're at 40 degrees also in Dagsboro, but we're 5 degrees cooler than that in places like Gumboro as well as Del Mar. Here's where we stand right now, looking pretty clear thus far in the upper atmosphere, but we do have concerns on the ground, mainly because we're dealing with small craft advisory in effect going into Monday for Slaughter Beach, Brock Hill Beach, as well as Lewis, and along the entire Delmarva Peninsula, bracing for about 25-mile-per-hour wind gusts. Coming up, Emma, we'll talk more about the cold that's just around the corner.
The Maryland Department of Agriculture is investigating a presumptive case of bird flu at a commercial broiler farm in Queen Anne's County. It's the second case in the county this year and the 10th case statewide. The affected farm is under quarantine, birds are being euthanized, and officials say the risk to the general public remains low. In Dewey Beach, a flood protection project is now on hold. The town says this comes after federal funding was withheld. The project, planned for Reed Avenue, was approved by the Army Corps last year. Town officials say the delay leaves the low-lying community vulnerable to flooding and storm surge. Some lucky folks in Cambridge brought home new furry friends today, just in time for Christmas. The Bay Water Animal Rescue partnered with the Cambridge Rescue Fire Company Train Garden for the first time last year. Adoptable rescue dogs visited the beloved Christmas Train Garden, a staple holiday attraction in Dorchester County, for more than 90 years. Last year, every single dog brought to the Train Garden was adopted, so they decided to return twice this season. The rescue's executive director says adopting a dog is a serious decision, but if you are going to gift a pet this holiday, make it a rescue.
We don't adopt out a few days before Christmas because we really want people to think through the adoption of an animal. I mean, you're committing yourself to another life, so we don't want it to just be an impulsive, I need something to put under the tree. But people do love puppies at Christmas time. We do a good job vetting our adopters.
And out of the 4 dogs who visited the Train Garden today, 2 were adopted. And we are just getting started tonight on CoastTV News at 11. Coming up later, holiday happenings, where you can celebrate and when you can shop with Christmas around the corner.
As we enjoy clear skies for tonight, we'll have another day of mild weather, but then by the time Monday rolls around, you better have your coat, your hat, and your mittens.
But first, from frigid cold to speed limit debates, a lot happened this week here on Delmarva. We have a recap of your week when we're back in just 60 seconds. From a fire company expansion in Milford to crime in one Lewis community, there was a lot going on this week here on the coast. Charlie Sakaitis has a look at our week in review.
Monday, cold weather pummeled the coast. Temperatures dropped below freezing as the Delmarva Peninsula looked and felt more like a freezer. Tuesday, the Milford Planning Commission approved plans for the Carlisle Fire Company substation. The plan would turn an existing storage building on Cedar Beach Road into that substation. Wednesday, Lewis decided to keep residency requirements in place for properties with accessory dwelling units or tiny homes. The city considered changing the law to require the owner of the ADU to have permanent residence on the property, but that rule is not going into effect. Thursday in Lewis, people that live in the Jefferson apartments say gunshots, drugs, and crime are the norm in the affordable housing located on Kings Highway. Lewis Chief of Police Thomas Spell says the department has tried to work with the management for a while to get cameras installed that cover the entire facility, but Spell says it's a matter of money. Friday, Rehoboth Beach took a look at lowering speed limits in the city. The idea would be to drop the speed limit from 25 miles per hour to 20 miles an hour in a bid to improve safety. But no decisions were made at the meeting, as the conversation is expected to continue in the future. For your Week in Review, I'm Charlie Sakaitis.
And coming up next, Paul Williams is in the CoastTV First Alert Weather Center. He has your full forecast after this.
I'm not saying tomorrow's necessarily going to be a tank top kind of a day, but tomorrow's going to be relatively mild compared to what we anticipate for Monday morning. Rehoboth Beach, 41 degrees, dew point temperature of 33. Now, the winds are only moving at about a gentle 3 miles per hour. Oh, but that's going to be changing dramatically, especially with the advisories we have active right now. Now, we're going to hover between the upper 30s to low 40s for the rest of the evening under mostly clear skies. The weekend's going to be shaping up pretty nicely, to be quite honest. Now, we're rounding out in the 30s right now, so it's feeling like the season for the most part. I mean, we're a little milder at Indian River Inlet and Bethany Beach at 43 degrees, respectively, both locations. But we're markedly cooler, for example, in Gumboro as well as Delmar with 35 degrees and 34 degrees right now in Salisbury, 32, that's the winner for the coldest spot right now, in Willards. Nothing's happening in the upper atmosphere, no problems with rain, but we do have a small craft advisory. Now, this is talking about where you see along the coastal region for Lewis, Rehoboth, Ocean View, Fenwick Island, for example. We're talking about 25-mile-per-hour winds. Now, that's also inclusive of places like Ocean City, Club Gulf Shores, all the way down towards Chincoteague, and even on the other side, actually, for the Chesapeake Bay. So it's going to stay relatively breezy continuously. We're looking pretty empty for right now, but we do have some rain that's going to be gaining some momentum and begin to swing in our general direction, particularly for really Tuesday, but that's a little ways off. Currently, the winds are pushing out of the south. Gust maxing at about 22-mile-per-hour gusts in Indian River. We have 23-mile-per-hour gusts recorded just recently in Ocean City. Now, as we go into Sunday morning, winds are still coming out of the southwest. That's the gentle breeze. The not-so-gentle breeze kicks in Sunday night. Why? Because it's coming out of the northwest. It's a drier air mass. It's not as comfortable, and it's going to have a little bit more malicious intent connected to it, to be quite honest. Up to 14 to 19-mile-per-hour wind gusts will kick in, and we'll continue that going into Monday. And I say malicious intent because Monday morning we'll wake up to temperatures, the wind chill will be in the teens, and by mid-morning we will warm up to 25, 23 degrees. You know, that's a lot when the weatherman tells you you're going to warm up to 23 degrees and we live on the beach. Yeah, that's definitely a reality check. But for Sunday, winds are out of the west, ranging at about 23 miles per hour. Sunday afternoon, we're looking pretty clear. Monday, we start off at 29 degrees for the actual temperature, not the wind chill. The wind chill will be in the teens, 13s, and all that kind of stuff. And then we'll bounce back into the 40s again behind that, with a chance of rain developing on Tuesday in Chincoteague, Tuesday, chance of rain in Assateague. We go up the coast a little bit more. We anticipate clouds increasing on Monday, Ocean City, chance of rain on Tuesday, Ocean City. And then for Rehoboth and Lewis, pretty much following the same pattern with a better chance of scattered showers on Tuesday. Here's a quick look at that possibility of rain by lunchtime, but then it clears out kind of quickly anyway. That being said, here's a look at your extended forecast. We're going to warm up nicely just before Christmas.
If you're looking for something festive to do, Shelville Holiday Village has a breakfast with Santa Sunday from 9 a.m. to 11 a.m. Then the village is open from 1 to 4 and 5 to 9. Monday, open from 7 p.m. to 9 p.m. Tuesday 5 to 9, and Shelville will be closed Christmas Eve and Christmas Day. And if you still have some of that holiday shopping to do, the Tanger outlets in Rehoboth Beach are open Sunday from 10 a.m. to 7 p.m., Monday and Tuesday from 10 a.m. to 9 p.m., and on Christmas Eve you can shop from 8 a.m. to 6 p.m. The outlets are closed on Christmas Day. And there is no place like home for the holidays, so if you're traveling, brace yourself for a lot of traffic on highways and at airports. AAA is expecting holiday travel numbers to break records this year. Jen Sullivan has details on what to expect.
The holiday travel rush is underway. If you're hitting the roads or skies, you should expect plenty of traffic and long lines at airports.
Holiday travel is big.
AAA spokesperson Aixa Diaz says they're expecting more than 122 million people to travel starting Saturday, December 20th through New Year's Day. That would be a new record.
What happens at the end of the year is that you've got this 2-week period when people are coming and going during different times.
AAA says close to 110 million people will drive to their destination. So if you want to see more green than red on your GPS maps, here are the worst times to travel the next few days. AAA recommends leaving very early or late at night. The lightest traffic days are expected to be Christmas Eve, Christmas Day, New Year's Eve, and New Year's Day. Airports are expected to be packed as well. AAA estimates more than 8 million people will fly. The TSA this week warning passengers to expect busy airports.
We do expect a significant increase in holiday travel during this holiday period.
If you are flying, the TSA has some reminders for passengers. Do not bring a snow globe on board. The amount of water inside likely exceeds the 3.4-ounce liquid rule, so it must be checked. They also discourage people from wrapping presents.
Anything that's fully wrapped, our officers who screen the checked baggage may need to unwrap this in the checked baggage screening as well.
Instead, they suggest putting gifts in bags like this so TSA agents can easily screen what's inside. Here's the good news for travelers. Gas prices are cheaper than last year. As of Saturday, the national average for a regular gallon of gas was around $2.87. In New York, I'm Jen Sullivan reporting.
The TSA is also encouraging people to get TSA pre-check to move through security faster. They're offering a holiday special right now, so if you enroll your family, the second enrollment is $15 off. We are so grateful for this time of year and collecting donations for Bless Our Children that ensure all children get a gift on Christmas morning through nonprofits here on Delmarva. Here's a look at some of the people making that happen.
From the bottom of our hearts, thank you to the businesses, groups, and individuals who have stepped up to the Shell Brothers Challenge of donating at least $1,000 to the Bless Our Children campaign.
We'd like to recognize those friends now by reading the Shell Brothers honor roll in order of amount given in increments of $1,000.
Friends and family of Captain Bob's Oyster Roast.
In loving memory of Stacy Dorsch.
Atlantic Community Thrift Shop.
Boggs Dish Sharoon Post number 123.
Ocean City Elks Lodge number 2645.
Clark & Sons Garage Doors.
James Maloney.
Right Way Flagging and Signs Company Incorporated.
Eastern Shore Corvette Club Incorporated.
Cape Henlopen Elks 2540.
Seaboard Billboard Boat.
In memory of Carolyn Lehman Johnson.
Right Locations Inc.
Pat Littleton and Steve Rosenberry.
Michael and Nancy West.
General Refrigeration Company.
Faculty and staff of Wicomico County Public Schools.
Edward Jones Office of Melinda Tingle.
Sons and Daughters of Italy of Ocean City Lodge number 2474.
Tony Tank Tribe number 149.
Midway Par 3.
Inspiration Health Services LLC. Sugar and Gas Home and Comfort Products.
Donna Sackett and John Parker.
M.R. Ducks.
Bunting and Murray Construction.
Dorchester Lodge 223 IBPO Elks of the World.
Apgar Turf Farm Inc.
Chesapeake Urology. Doctors Mark Edney, Mark Shimko, Alyssa Gracely, and Jason Smith.
CJ's Beach Space.
In honor of Bill Hickman.
Peninsula Imaging LLC.
Painting in America Made Great Again. Earl Johnson Painting.
In memory of Jean G. and John D. Henry.
Mr. and Mrs. R. Dean Goldsboro.
Evergreen Lodge number 153.
Janosic Family Charitable Foundation Fund.
Emery's General Service of Millsboro.
Willard's Lions Club. Sean Knoll Ways Limitless Worldwide.
Wheels That Heal Car Club.
Chesapeake Waste Industries.
Wicomico Lodge number 91 AF and AM.
Rotary International Lewis Rehoboth Beach Rotary Club.
Preston Growmark FS.
Pocomoke Elks Lodge number 1624.
American Legion Cinnapunxon Post number 166.
Fillmore Day Real Estate Services LLC.
Accurate Termite and Pest Control.
Delaware Improved Order of Red Men and Degree of Pocahontas.
Idlewild Brewerton Club.
Hawker's Supermarkets.
DJ VO Entertainment.
Murray's Residential Service, Dennis and Barbara Murray.
Allen Corman and Son, Inc.
Antique Alley of Bridgeville in memory of Ron Hatfield.
Eastern Shore Auctions by Willie Benton.
ASAP Pumping and ASAP Total Disposal.
Absolute PDR, Dwayne and Brandy Geis.
David and Luis.
Tylerton Church, Inc. Contractors for a Cause.
Queen City Elks Lodge number 1051.
AccuTrench Contracting LLC.
IV Solutions.
Terra Firma of Delmarva Paving.
Crowley Associates Realty, Inc.
ABC Refrigeration, Inc. of Bishopville, Maryland.
BYOC Build Your Own Cookie, Shinkatig and West OC.
Corrado Construction Company.
The Caronville Foundation.
Tops Cutoff DJ Services and Recording Studio.
Redmond of Delaware Orphans Board.
HVAC Services Unlimited, Inc.
Shore Fund Tractor Pullers.
Eastern Shore Region Antique Automobile Car Club. Harry and Jenny Davis.
Collins Wharf Sod.
Brittany McKinley, in loving memory of Ava Lee Quinn, Jim and Nancy McKinley.
Missionary Baptist Church.
Selbyville Elks Lodge, number 2173.
King Crop Insurance in memory of Bonnie King.
Sons of the American Legion, number 123. Richard Jordan, in memory of Maurice and Pearl Jordan.
Liberty Concrete and Home Enhancements LLC.
Chris Contracting, Inc.
Dagsboro Paint and Wallpaper.
In memory of Cecily Witt.
Dance Conservatory and Ballet Theater of Dover.
O.T. Beauchamp Jr., American Legion Post 94.
Lewis Rehoboth Moose Lodge 646.
Hastings Marine Construction.
June and John Lewis Jr.
Paula Kelly of Elite Lending Services, LLC. Don and Stephanie McIntaffer.
Delmarva Art and Wool Expo.
Towers Concrete Products, Inc.
G.R. Campbell Construction.
Allen Lions Club.
Zion Church of Salisbury Women of Faith.
Coastline Sunrooms and Awnings.
The Riverside Grill.
Pools, Pavers, and more.
Harborside Bar and Grill.
Bob Willie and Sons, Inc.
Hickman Beach Plaza.
Preston R. Smith, Plumbing and Heating.
Rich and Karen Gollin.
American Legion Nanacoke Squadron number 6.
Historical Vintage Car Club of Delaware Incorporated.
B&R Auto Parts Inc.
Joan W. Jenkins Foundation Incorporated.
Jolly Roger Amusement Parks.
Mike Singleton and Sons Pest Control Company.
Mount Zion Holiness Church Inc.
Paul Morin's Floor and Wall Design.
R.D. Greer and Sons Co.
Shore United Bank. Michael Christian, Realtor with Coldwell Banker Realty.
Holly Lake Campsites and Holly Lake Grill.
Paradise Plumbing Incorporated.
Daisy's Well Drain.
Coastal Towing and Auto Repair Lewis.
Murray Sod Farm.
Monell and Sons Trucking Incorporated.
Donna Dorman Adams.
Burrs Logistics.
Seascape Property Management. In memory of Sam Ellers Jr.
Johnson's Seed and Feed.
Reynolds Excavating Inc. In memory of Granville and Joanne Trimper.
Cheryl, Gary, and Boys.
Maddox Brothers Trucking Inc.
Black Gold Farms.
In memory of Richard and Helen Webb.
Bethel Community Church, Millsboro, Delaware.
Chuck and Shirley Buchanan.
In loving memory of Noah, Catherine, and Martha Hopkins.
Classic Cakes of Salisbury. Japanesque.
Odd Fellows Lodge, Georgetown.
Salem Church Inc. American Legion Auxiliary Cinnapunxet Unit number 166.
Jefferson, Urian, Doane, and Sterner, PA.
Timothy and Terry Scott. Prees Farm, LLC.
Curtis Mercer Remodeling Incorporated.
J. Stacy Hart Engineering. Doctors William and Linda Cooper. Delaware Street Rod Association. Finish Line Car Wash. Elaine Hall. Delmarva Decoy Collectors Association. Laurel American Legion Post number 19. The Carroll Family.
In loving memory of Frank and Margie Walker.
Mount Pleasant United Methodist Church. Veterans of Foreign Wars Post number 8276.
In loving memory of Rick Batson.
Jimmy and Linda Messick.
Gloria Knock.
Ocean City Berlin Optimist Club,
Sussex County FOE 4528,
Salisbury Moose Lodge,
IES Residential Incorporated.
Carl and Jean Staples.
We appreciate all of you stepping up to the Shell Brothers Challenge as a part of our Bless Our Children campaign.
If you'd like to help, send your card and donation to Bless Our Children in care of WBOC at 1729 North Salisbury Boulevard, Salisbury, Maryland 21801, or you can donate on our website, blessourchildren.org.
Thank you for helping make this season merrier for children on Delmarva.
Happy holidays.
Bless Our Children is administered by the Draper Holdings Charitable Foundation.
The holiday season is here, and so is the return of our holiday house. Check out this cozy house from Dave and Faye Carey in Ocean Pines. A gorgeous tree there. Thank you again for showing us your home. And we want to see how you're decking the halls all season long. Send us your photos and videos by going to coasttv.com/holidayhouse, and we might just show them here on TV. After the break here on Coast TV News at 11, as we take a live look into Ocean City, we have a final check on your forecast when Coast TV News continues in just a few moments. Blue Origin made history today, sending the world's first wheelchair user into space. 33-year-old Michaela Bentos is an engineer from Germany. She was severely injured in a mountain bike accident 7 years ago. Today, she traded her wheelchair for a rocket that carried her and 5 others into space 62 miles above the Earth. She called it the coolest experience.
I would totally agree with that. All right, so in Milford right now we're at 38 degrees. Dew point temperature is actually 31. We're expecting for it to stay in the upper 30s to low 40s for the rest of the night and mostly clear skies. We do have small craft advisories in effect throughout along the coastal region of the entire Delmarva Peninsula. Be mindful of that. We are looking for it to look pretty cooperative for us along the coast, but we will have winds pushing primarily out of the west at about 20 to 5 miles per hour. And then finally, here's a look at your extended forecast. And with that, you'll notice that, hey, we're going to be nice and mild for Sunday, cold again on Monday, and we'll gradually warm back up as we get a little closer to Christmas and Kwanzaa.
Thank you, Paul, and thank you for joining us here for Coast TV News at 11. For more news and local weather, download our Coast TV News app. Saturday Night Live starts right now. Have a great night.